one of the things that we concluded in the book is that there are ways in which these kinds of connections become relentless. The blurring of the home and the school spaces becomes quite coercive and surveillant for kids, and that kids are spending quite a bit of their time trying to find ways in which they are not monitored by the adults, either at home or at school. And so quite a bit of time looking for, as it were, positive disconnections. And so what we wanted to say back to this image is disconnections can be good too. And there's a lot of creative effort that goes into finding ways to disconnect. So my stories, even my stories about YouTube, some of them were very kind of personally led and in the child's own mind, and some of them were quite small collaborations with the person you make the videos with or play the games with. It's just very hard to say at this point, you know, what they could become in the future. It's hard to have a lot of expectations of 13-year-olds, though their parents and teachers do. But I could also say, especially for the kids who were uploading, and some of the ones who were downloading but using in more kind of embedded and creative ways, why did they stop? Why do so few upload, so few create, so few persist? We interviewed them in the autumn term of the school, and they seemed deeply into it. Because we could follow up, we went back and talked to them about it 6 months later. It was past, it was forgotten. Is that the way they want it? Is that because they've all gone on to something that they find more interesting? Or are there ways in which those adults, instead of their surveillant gaze, could be kind of fostering skills and pathways so that they could see what you do next after you've made your stop frame animation, or what you might do next after you've kind of created and uploaded your own game tutorial? Because they struggled to say what they might do next. You know, we ask questions that perhaps are hard to answer, but we ask them a lot of questions about, you know, how do you know when you've kind of done it well, and when is it satisfying, and where might it take you, and what do you want to learn to do next? And they struggled with all of those, and to me it feels like a kind of an absent discourse that would enable them to kind of pursue some of these interests, which I guess as a society we do want them to pursue over and above learning things, as it were, offline. But it's all very far from, as it were, watching cute kittens and funny cock-ups and stuff on YouTube, which is what the parents and the teachers endlessly told us they must be doing when they're on YouTube. And I hope it, as it were, disaggregates the notion of users into the complexity and diversity of real people's lives.